Hey there YouTube, I'm Yukitsu, this is the Yukitsu Times, and welcome to my channel. Welcome back to a little bit of Civilization 6. So we're continuing on where well actually a little bit further than where we left off. I went ahead and got ourselves our wonders. I actually did a bunch of chopping to get them because, like I said, there's a law in this game, whereas if you end up in a situation where you're one turn away from getting one, the AI will get it. And that happened for the Eiffel Tower, the Crystal Redditor, and for whatever the hell, this St. Basil's Cathedral. So, this one actually got salvaged when it was barely started, and I didn't really care to get it. I'm just trying to fill in things with Halifax here. So, yeah, basically, if you're in that situation, 100% chance that the AI will steal it, so just chop some wood or something excuse me, I think the problem is the AI gets to see where your stuff is, so they get an automatic sort of boost to that, so whatever the hell. Anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and play ourselves a little bit of that good old Canadian national anthem there. If I can...
Third period, last game in the playoffs, too. Oh, take me where the hockey players face off down the rink, and the Stanley Cup is all filled up for the champs who win the drink. Now the final flick of a hockey stick and a one gigantic scream. The puck is in, the home team wins the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Oh.
Alright, so that's enough of that. It's apparently enough to get me in trouble, but whatever. Don't really have to worry about that right now. Alright, so anyway, let's get down here. Let's see if there's any wonders that I could potentially get here. I could get the Bolshoi Theater. I would actually kind of like to get that. Not necessarily on top of the cows entirely, but I think actually what I can do is go ahead and swap for a tile here. Swap for that, and then I can get the Bolshoi Theater there. And we'll see if we can get that. I mean, decent chance that I won't be able to, but you do what you can. Apostle over here. There were a whole bunch of enemy apostles that were sort of running around my territory, and I kind of need to do something about that potentially. So I'm going to have this guy just sort of on wait mode right now, but let's see here. Why can't I build a resort here? It's a little bit odd. I should be able to. What about up here? I can build a seaside resort up here. It's getting us a little bit of a nice era score. We also have the ability to get national parks pretty soon here. I guess I could just build these stupid head things. What's the actual whole bonus there? Let's see. I'm not going to get this in time because I'm only at the ability to have cores. So I think we're going to go ahead and get the combined arms to figure out if we've got any uranium. That would be nice to know. And let's go ahead and choose our civic here. I would not mind working towards getting cultural heritage. I could just finish this, though. I'm never going to do this otherwise. I don't really need it, though, is the problem. Could also get Scorched Earths bonus there. I've got the production for that sort of stuff. I've also got, the income to potentially get that kind of stuff. We got our capital here. I could get the Hermitage here. I don't really want the Hermitage down here, though, so I'm not going to bother with that. Instead, what I kind of think I should get down here, I could get those field cannons. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? Get some production down here in Peterborough, which I still have no idea actually where the hell Peterborough is, but this guy's a 2-charge builder. Sure. Actually, you know what I also need is to get... there's a little bit of other stuff that I need to get, but we'll figure that out later. So there is actually... Oh, I know why. That's not flatland. Okay, I see. So let's see. Rapa Nui bonus. +1 culture for every 2 adjacent Maui, so that's not very useful. +2 culture if adjacent to a volcanic soil tile. No. +1 culture if adjacent to a coast or lake. Yes. Additional culture and tourism as you advance the civics and technology tree. I'm not necessarily 100% sure what I would actually do with that. That's not really a great set of bonuses. That would still be a fairly weak tile if I did it that way, so... What I'll probably do is not worry about this tile right yet and deal with some other things first. So this area was going to become a national park. I just need that tile, but we'll get that done later. That's another thing I need to do here. Let's go head up here. We'll see if this is a good place for it. I kind of want to get this broadcast center first, though, but what I need to get out of here is actually the Mountie. But I think for this case, we'll go with the broadcast. Well, actually... How much does Broadcast Center cost to buy? Okay, that's a lot of money, and I think the Mountie is actually less. So what we'll do is we'll build the Broadcast Center and we'll buy the Mountie. The reason I'm getting this is this gets me like extra great artist and great musician points, which would be tremendously helpful here. So this guy, let's get him down to here, start working on more of that stuff. Let's see, we're just going for like the shortest build times for districts and stuff like that. The reason I'm going for this is that the faster I can get these, the more great person points I can get, and that'll sort of help me through World's Fair, because I'm only barely ahead of Trajan here. And I do want to just squash Trajan in this sort of contest here, so. Down here, I think that the Theater Square is actually a good choice here. There's no great tiles for it right now, though. How come? Oh, Crystal Redditor. Actually, putting it beside here would be really nice. Yeah, okay. That gets me a great bonus. Okay. Problem is I'm working this like ice hockey tile, but the good thing about that is that it is actually getting me a lot of tile growth, so I think that that's actually kind of okay. Alright, so get this all going, I guess. You know where else I can get some of the coastal improvements? I could get them up in Montreal. I could also get some up in Winnipeg. If I got rid of this thing, I could get some down there. Okay, I need to get some like more preachers or something like that. How's our great people list here? So this one we're probably going to... Oh, hold on. That actually might be important, unlike most of my things here. Okay, so that got dealt with. Anyway, yeah, so let's take a look here. This would kind of be interesting, but I don't actually need this. Trajan's probably going to get it, and there's not a whole lot I can actually do about that one, so I'm just going to not worry about that one. I'm not sure what that actually does there. Alright, well, we'll see how things go here. We're suzerain of like most of the minor factions, which is really nice, actually. So we just have to keep that going. Let's just get rid of that depressing thing there. Get rid of that. First Seaside Resorts. Welcome Rainfall. Sure it is, Roosevelt. Anyway, yeah, I don't need that at all. Let's check out where that river flood was prevented and where that welcome rainfall is happening. Welcome rainfall down here. Okay, so that helps out a little bit, but not a ton. This place is still growing fairly meh, but let's check our civics here. I'm gonna start working on this. None of this stuff is like super important for me to get right away here. I should probably work on the broadcast center down here. This is a pretty good seaside resort. I'm pretty okay with that. I kind of want to get rid of these cows here, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Can remove the improvement first, and then we can do the rest of it later. Down in Ottawa, we've got a spy that retreated to here. Let's figure out where we still aren't suzerain. So it's Akkad and Buenos Aires. So Buenos Aires is like where? I know there's like a whole bunch like I probably don't see. Well, maybe not actually. Oh, there's Buenos Aires. Okay, well. Confirm placement there. This is going to Brantford, right? Should be. I think that actually went to Victoria, maybe. No, who the hell got that? Maybe it was Brantford. I don't know. Alright, amphitheater up here I think is the fastest. I could also get a new site, although those would be slower, so the amphitheater is still faster. Yeah, we'll go with that. We're starting to go really hard on the culture stuff there, so that's going to be our best bet in many respects there. That's kind of why I need to get like paintings and stuff like that, because that lets me get the theming bonuses, which are pretty hard to get actually. I could start trading to try and get theming bonuses, but whatever. Speaking of which, I should actually start moving my great works around a bit. Let's see here. Yeah, so this is just so far off. Got St. Basil's Cathedral here. There's no theming bonus as far as I can tell here. You just move everything into there though, but wouldn't really help any. Alright. Oh, I forgot to buy my Mountie. Can buy one in Ottawa. I think like other priests are like fighting around Halifax and stuff like that instead of like... So I don't really have to worry about this. Oh, you bastards. Okay, well that's actually an unfortunate thing to have happening. Right, so I need to go ahead and just increase ice hockey up here in Halifax. Or I have to go fight this guy. Maybe I'll go fight this guy. The roads are quite good here, so I might be able to actually get up to this guy here. Like, I'm probably not even going to get this, but it's just that I don't need anything else in Halifax right now, so... I don't know, it'd be kind of nice to get, though. Alright, this will go to Hamilton, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Hamilton. Doesn't really matter too much, though. Let's have this guy head up to Victoria just to help out in case I can't get this guy. No, I can't reach there, but that's fine. And, I might want to send this guy up. Nah, let's actually just keep this guy doing the thing he's doing here. The reason I want to keep this going is because this guy's actually doing a pretty decent job of getting the wonders, or the city is, because it's got high production values, so that's kind of what we're hoping for here. Alright, just get onto that stuff. We'll be able to sell that. That'll be nice. We'll go ahead and get a Mountie. This is going to be an era where I might get another Golden Age, plus 5 era score from that. And then we can get our national parks, and each of those is like 3 great era points. This is going to be good for us, because this guy's probably going to actually die from that. Ooh, actually, is this guy got like plus 20 combat? He might. Because that was pretty damn one-sided. Ouch, okay. Okay, I feel like that guy must have like the plus 20 combat. But I could potentially just risk this, because like if I get martyred, that's still beneficial to me, but... not this close to my own borders. I don't want that to happen this close here. Hell no. The hell kind of a deal is that? Alright, other people have aluminum. I don't know if I've got any. I did research radio, so I should actually be seeing it. Do I actually have any aluminum coming in here? Oh, I do. It's from city-states, though, so... is there aluminum down here? There's lots of little strategics around this area. Alright, so we get Chu Ying, or however you pronounce that. I do apologize to all of the people in China. Just in general, like no one in specific there. Spring Morning in the Han Palace. There are actually some interesting differences between like Chinese traditional art and Japanese traditional art. It's kind of interesting to note, but could go for this. The reason that the encampments are nice is that they do give me extra like great person points, but they also give me like extra production. It is a way to sort of get extra production and housing, and it's kind of like a sort of sideways way to get that, which is kind of neat. I could get the food market, but I think we're going to go with the amphitheater for now. It's the fastest way to get more of those great person points. Let's get this guy. Okay, so how bad is this? It would be a major defeat. So what I think I want to do with this guy is run him away. Have this guy run up here. This guy's got a much better chance of taking out this Sumerian apostle here. So, get that done. Have this guy head up here. Have our Mountie head towards here. Or actually, I think I can do it from here. So we'll cancel that. So I should be able to designate that a national park there, and that gets me plus 5 era score, which is also quite nice. But also, this is a pretty okay national park here. It's not like the best that you can possibly get, but it's pretty good. Unfortunately, this Mountie can no longer do this again, so this one's just going to sit around and be like increasing my military output a little bit, but it's still a pretty good unit to have sort of to, I don't know, do something with, I don't know. But I can get another one like for down here by Quebec, because there's some tiles down here that would be really beneficial for that. I'd lose out on like these 2 good tiles here, and these tiles here, which are useless, but got breathtaking tiles there, breathtaking 7 tile there, 6, what's this one, 6? Yeah, so this is a really good area. Sure, let's get some embassies. At this point in time, I should actually be doing some more trading, because we've got some more resources here. Yeah, am I going to actually be able to get a themed building? That's the tricky thing. Like, I may have to pay a bunch of money to get a themed building, which I don't really want. The fact that I'm getting aluminum from city-states is, like, so nice. Yeah. Build 2 aerodromes. That feels so bad. Like, trying to build 2 aerodromes feels just gross. Don't really want to do that. Alright, so you guys can go ahead and fortify there. Apostle needs to heal here. Can you run down that Sumerian apostle? No, he has buggered the hell off. Come back here. I'm gonna try and chase him down if I can. If he doesn't get time to stop and heal, then I might be able to do it. Alright, that's another great work of art there. I'm gonna have another worker here. We'll be able to work that oil tile in a second. Over here, we've still got things going on. How are we doing here? We're pulling, actually, I think our rate at which we're beating Trajan is increasing, which is really, really quite good. Ooh, +2, okay, so one of the great people actually got bought here. John Rockefeller. I don't need oil that badly, so I'm not going to bother with John Rockefeller there. War and Peace there. Leo Tolstoy I actually quite like as well. Someone else got my favorite though, Edgar Allan Poe. Angelica Kaufman. I don't know if I remember this one. Well, we'll see how things go here, I guess. We're starting to, like, tie up Rome in terms of, like, our ability to get great person points for the arts, which is pretty impressive. Why would I... This is all bad. Does he have some reason why he thinks I would want to go to war with, like, Hojo? I'm Canada. I don't go to war with anybody. I just want to be people's friend. Or something. I guess. I don't know. Or if it's World War II, I just want to build shock troopers. Anyway, I should not have scraped up that cow, apparently, because, yeah. Alright, so do I have any uranium in my... I don't have any uranium. Shit. Alright, well... yeah, shit. What is that sound? Anyway, uranium all the way down here, along with some other stuff. Okay, well I might have to build a city all the way over there, which is a pretty bad city, but... Let's see, I could build it like here, get the oil, get the uranium, get the iron. Oh, this is so crap. Alright. Fortunately, I can start building like more of these in my goddamn capital here. I've got so much science that I just don't really need right now. That's kind of nice, actually. But let's do this one since I'm not going to be getting... Well, let's actually look for wonders, maybe. Flood barrier. This might actually be a good idea. I'm likely to get the government with 8 inherents, by which I mean that's inevitable, but... could do chemistry. Let's do chemistry. It's pretty cheap, and it's going to give me a building that's pretty useful right away here. And over here, let's get some settlers. For here, let's go ahead and drop an oil rig. Look at how improved that tile gets after you do that. It's so good. Alright, yeah, head down here. Over here in Victoria, we could get... I like how unpopular the Hermitage is in this game. Right, so let's just get the stock exchange here. That bastard, he ran. Right, well... I was hoping he'd come, like, try to fight me or something like that, but... Oh, here he is. Found him. Come back here, you son of a bitch. Alright, over here, we'll do the stock exchange in Windsor. Valley Field up here. Let's do the, let's build our oil power plant up here, actually. That'll probably be useful. Shipyard down here I probably want to buy, so we'll go ahead and get a theater square, maybe. It's kind of hard to figure out, actually, how much we're going to be able to do with the city just because of how janky a place I put it in. I could actually give Vancouver this tile, though, and then make it work a campus there or something like that, because that's a +5 campus. Like, that could be pretty huge for us. Although, again, I don't, technically speaking, need that. I could also give it a +5 holy site. Which of those do I feel is a better investment? I feel like the campus, honestly. Alright, so we'll get another city that's got, like, superfluously high amounts of science that I don't technically need. Like some kind of moron. Anyway, down in Quebec, let's go ahead and get another Mountie. Get ourselves another national park. For we are Canada, and we are the ones who build the national parks. Suck it, Apostle! Haha! Ice hockey shall spread. Everyone will play it. Alright, I should check other, like, random places. Is there any uranium up here? No. Is there any uranium up here? No. How about down here? Well, there's some Romans down here. That's unfortunate. Okay. There'd be aluminum down there as well, but... Wow, there's just not much uranium on this map. Oh, permanent coastal flooding. We got screwed over probably over here. Yeah. So we might be able to get a flood barrier at some point, but not right now. Another art museum. Alright, Mr. Mountie, head down here. Build us a national park. Each of these is, like, worth era score. Like, you can just get so much era score by building national parks all over the place. Like, especially good as Canada, obviously, but... Alright, over here I can get the Seaport, Stock Exchange, or Amphitheater. In some ways, the Seaport's really useful. Like, I'm pretty sure they actually buffed some of these or something like that, because they're actually pretty good. But, I don't know. What do I want to get here? Probably a worker, actually. Let's get a builder. This builder down here could build a head up there. Could build something more useful up here. Over here in Toronto. Alright, how are we doing here? Because I'm guessing, like... Increase trade route capacity by 125% tourism rate towards other civilizations you have a trade route to. So this is like an improved version of that last guy. And he's pretty improved. Why is this so expensive? 2,455 for great... I guess I've gotten so many of the great scientists that the price for these is just jacked to nonsense numbers. I am getting like 29 great scientist points a turn, which is actually a lot. But still... I'm also, like, starting to get ahead on those other great person points. Okay, so World Fair, we're actually pulling ahead by a decent number there. I probably should have switched off. Actually, yeah, I should probably switch off that. Let's go ahead and do something else. Now, is this a hill? I think this is a hill here. I think we chop this for... That would go to Valley Field. I kind of want this to go to Vancouver. You know what? Actually, I'm just going to turn this into a permanent spot here. I'm not going to bother going for a mine there. Yeah, so I don't need very much more in terms of national parks to get a another golden age, which would be really nice. Windsor needs housing. I think I'm actually, like, at the point where I have to do that thing where I have to buy a whole bunch of things from other people, or sell a bunch of things to other people. So I'm going to spend this turn doing that, because I think I got my luxuries back. And I will be back once we've got that. Oh, I've got envoys available. Sure.
Alright, we're back. So I've skipped ahead to the New World Congress. This is where I probably won using the, whatever it's called.
I'm just gonna make it so that I'm gonna say it's harder for people to do production. I don't really care who wins this because no one's declaring war on me. I'm gonna of course vote for myself for this one. I think that I've got enough now that I can just go 4 on that, and I think I'm just going to vote myself into having some of these. Now that I know that Trajan is competing with me, this is gonna pretty much always be there. Now I should also be the winner of that thing, which should get me enough to just cover most of this. Not all of it, but most of this. Oh, what the hell? How much is he spending on himself here? Someone else is going to have spent it on him, and I'm going to be pissed off. Let's see here. He spent 6. Wow, I actually have to redo these, because these are... I've never seen an AI go quite that far. He's voting for Pachacuti to also get this. Wait. Okay, so at least this one people are doing only selfishly. Why are you even in the game for this victory type? You have, like, no income for this. Oh, well, okay, so... Wait, he voted for Trajan. Pachacuti, 9. There are a lot of votes for Pachacuti to get this. That is distressing. Okay, well... Alright, I'll be right back, but we should actually... Well, that's also good. So... It's actually pretty good. Yeah, we'll switch to that, but... the only problem with this is that, like, we don't need those points. So I could have actually avoided taking this for a while. Because I don't need this right away or anything like that. Maybe I just, yeah. So I'm gonna be back here. I need to redo some of this here. So I win this. What I want to know for sure, though, is just how exactly this works. It says I get 100 great person points. But what does that actually even mean here? So, like, did that just boost all of my... Okay, well, maybe it just randomly went to this. I think this goes to Halifax. But... I'm kind of wondering, like, it feels as though did it advance me 100 in each of these? I'm going to actually go back a turn and also just calculate, like, approximately what it's doing here. Because I really don't know. So I'm going to just use this as benchmark. 1027 is what it's at now. So what was it at prior? But I'll be right back.
Okay, we're back. So the way it does work is that it does actually give me 100 in each of these categories, which is really interesting to know. Let's go ahead and grab this guy.
I don't mind that. Let's see what's next. Choose the Eureka moment for the rocketry technology plus 20% production towards space race projects. It would have been nice to actually be able to get that just to prevent other people to get it, but I'm obviously not going to be going for that. So that's going to go to Samaria or to Rome or whoever the hell. Don't really care too much who gets that one, but yeah, it would have been one of those ones where I'd want it simply to deny it to other people. Now, where's sort of the most central of these? I feel like Hamilton is actually pretty damn central. It would hit Ottawa. Might be able to reach Peterborough with the +3. Would definitely reach things like Toronto, Valleyfield. So I think this is actually a really good spot for it. So we'll send him into here. And that's just going to be +2 production in a whole bunch of cities all over the bloody place. I could work towards suffrage here. What I feel like going is for the rock bands. I think we'll go for a little bit of that. So, yeah, the fact that we managed to win that thing was pretty good for us. Over here, kind of want to grab the change to production here. Convert to oil power wherever we can. Probably should be converting to just bloody oil power, like, everywhere I'm able to. Like, we're getting some pretty bad stuff going on because of global warming, but you know what? It's fine. It's a thing that's okay, I guess. Anyway, over here, I think we'll go with a commercial hub. I mean, I've got this other snow tile here. I could go for just... I don't know, actually. Could put one up here. This doesn't look too bad. Yeah, because then I'm not using up one of these valuable tundra tiles that can actually be improved to be really, really good. So we'll do that. Down here, a watermill would probably be a good idea, but I want to get actually my entertainment complex up pretty quickly. So we'll start working on that. Put that down there, and then we'll be able to pump money into it. I'm actually pooling a ton of cash. Oh man, I have to do this shit again. No one's gonna pay me, it looks like, very much for any of this stuff, though, right now. This guy's already got elephants. I guess people have, like, gotten their crap together as far as, like, oh, nope, this guy is willing to probably... Let's do it like this. Okay, so 111 for 4 different types. That's pretty good. And then we can check out, like, Hojo. Nope. Everyone's trying to get, like, sneak in these things where it's just like, oh yeah, would you mind giving us this thing while we're out of here? Just see if I'll accidentally hit the stupid button here. God damn it. Alright, this is probably the best we're going to get at this point in time. It's a little bit less viable for me to trade for this sort of stuff now, so it's not really going to work out as well as it used to, but need to get some more workers around, especially, like, I also need to find the thing that lets me, like, wall off against the ocean, like, just as the Dutch do that sort of endless fight against the ocean, I guess. Nuclear fission, Manhattan projects, nuclear power. Maybe I actually don't bother getting my... because I'm not that far away from the nuclear fission. I just have to get through advanced ballistics and nuclear fission. Let's do this, actually. Looks like I can't get that other than through spies, though, so it's a little bit unfortunate. So let's not bother converting our power plant here. And let's just go ahead and get, instead, the food market. I've already converted some, but Halifax hasn't converted yet. So let's get the broadcast center. And I think we can also buy the, like, stock exchange here. One more turn to get the bank there. I bet it takes longer to convert when it's, like, the coal type. How badly are we contributing to CO2 levels anyway? Like, all of ours is from coal, basically, but... let's see here. We are pretty much, we're pretty much on par with, like, everyone else that's been doing it, so... I mean, it's that whole sort of, like, tragedy of the commons kind of situation there. Alright, so I'm going to take this so I can guarantee getting this stuff here. St. John, Newfoundland here. And we're going to go ahead over here. Going to take St. John. We're just going to buy friggin' tiles. And we're Canada, so I can buy these actually really cheap. There. Looks stupid as hell, but this blocks them from getting, like, anything here. So they get, like, nothing, good day, sir, kind of thing. There. So, screw you to that guy. We might build another city just for oil and stuff like that, but I don't really necessarily need it that badly. Get a monument here just for... Do I even need a monument now I've bought all the important tiles? Probably not, actually. So let's go down here and start working on that watermill instead. Now I can turn, like, some of the spots into some useful stuff here. One of the other things that actually I need to get is the ability to get those ski resorts from professional sports as well as the stadiums. That's all going to help quite a bit there, but let's see here. Build 3 military academies for totalitarianism. Like, I kind of might want to switch over to democracy, but I don't have any allies, so I guess actually communism's better. And I've got tons of internal trade routes, and communism is best for helping out with that, so. Why is the city incapable of growing? It's at, like, 6/dash, population stagnant, like it shouldn't be, though. We got 8 housing, we got +8 food, like, net, so this should still be growing. Is it because I don't have enough tiles to work anything? Yeah, it's because I don't have anywhere to put a new population if I get another... Nope, I've got there to put them. I'm going to steal a tile for these guys, though. I'm not sure which one. Like, these mountains are obviously useless. So, you know what? Let's just buy a tile. Let's just buy that. That should fix the problem here. I don't know why this place has been growing to, like, what it has been. Alright, so I have to wait a little bit before I start working on getting some of my era boosts, because, like, I don't want a Dark Age next time, and we're almost into the next era. I've gotten, like, 3 Golden Ages in a row, and that's mostly up to the Taj Mahal, which is a fantastic wonder for getting those Golden Age. Also, this mountain exploded, so I have to repair all this stuff, which is unfortunate. I repaired, like, the marble, but I need to get all these other tiles. I kind of have to. Like, they're actually about as productive as they were when they were not blown up by the volcano, because the volcano boosted them by a huge amount. Like, it was a big eruption. So, alright, thanks for that. So I'd have to, like, settle around, like, down here or something like that, just to avoid making him angry, but, like, at this point in time, just getting these places for national parks is pretty much what we go for. It's them and, like, ski resorts, because, like, Mackenzie Mountains up here, This is going to be just really good mountains for getting those sort of bonuses. I'm not actually sure how you build those, though. Yeah, I've got to wait 8 more turns before I get any more boosts, which is a brutal amount of time to be going before I get those, but whatever. Over here, let's buy that stock exchange. Didn't I have the boost for... Maybe I already got the boost for the stock exchanges. Or maybe I just got the thing. Either way, I kind of want that, though. It's more money immediately, so... Let's get our resorts here. Down here... I think for now, I'm going to actually go ahead and get builders. Sydney Opera House would be kind of interesting, but isn't super necessary. Let's check what we could get in Ottawa here. Yeah, at this point I kind of want to get the harbor down here. I can't get any of the wonders from there, so we'll just leave that as is. Just getting some shopping malls and farm or grocery stores or whatever the hell, I don't remember. Once you advance into the new era, we'll get a whole bunch of airplanes with the money we've got. Let's go ahead and venture politics. Interesting. Alright, so we're going to start accumulating small amounts of uranium, which is nice. We're down to 9 out of 8 trade routes, which is funny. That's because we had that elected thing from the last time the Congress met. Now that we've got the previous one for someone else got it, rather, that means, you know, we don't have it, obviously. How do I have this tile? This is 4 tiles away. Did I culture bomb it or something? I don't know how I got that. Oh well, I'm going to ignore it. Just get, need more workers. Coastal tiles lost, yeah. So, not mine apparently. But we are about to lose this one, so... Pretty suck. Anyway, I can go ahead and I can get the harbor down here. It's just like the 1 tile here, or whatever. It's not a great harbor, but... There's literally nothing else I can do with that tile that's any use, so it's either that or I get the water park. Like, would this be useful for me? Or would it be better for me to get... Oh, I haven't got a theater square in this friggin... God bloody hell. Okay, well... let's just build a theater square here. Can't believe I don't have a theater square in my capital as Canada doing for fairly high culture. Jesus. Alright, who needed more housing? It was Toronto? We'll build this, but I'll try and get like a neighborhood eventually, I guess. Let's get down here. Probably have to buy that tile or something like that. This place is kind of shrinking pretty rapidly, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, this place is growing again. That's good. I don't know what was going on with that previously, but kind of weird. Okay. Okay, we're up to 38 in great writer, great people points. Our artist ones should be surging up as well. We're passing Rome by quite a bit in like all categories of culture at this point in time. Like, they're still our main rival, but we're jumped ahead of them by a lot. Okay, this guy's useless for us, so we're going to avoid that one. But Melita Bentz would be pretty good. I've been ignoring like the great generals and stuff. Dwight Eisenhower? I don't know about that. I don't know. Doesn't seem right to me. Ooh, I'm getting my ass kicked in terms of like great generals, great admirals, and stuff like that. Not that surprised. Alright. Well, in any event, I think we're going to skip ahead a little bit here. Not a ton I can do right now. We're getting a lot of the diplomatic favor. Like, I probably exceed everyone else combined in terms of like diplomatic favor amounts. Because quite a lot got spent at that last Congress, so... we'll see what we can do. I don't know, where do I put a housing district here? 1,000 year flood. Glad I don't have all my shit along that river, Quiche. Good job. Largest city is Quebec. That's unfortunate. Mission failed. God damn it. Just keep trying. I don't think I've succeeded at a single one of these so far this game. I hate spies so much. It's such a bad mechanic in some ways. Alright, well, could go military academy just for that extra production, I guess. I don't know. Let's do the broadcast center for now. Yeah, I think my other spy is finishing up his stuff next turn, but yeah, I'd love to get a tiny bit more tourism coming in, but alright, so research nuclear fission. That's 6 turns away, so I could actually switch this out and start working on our professional sports. And I could also just buy that research thing they were talking about, but I think we'll save the money, because I might need to get some more stuff from that. This is going fast. Like, this is going really, really fast. Like, I'm kind of wondering if there's a way that we could easily slow this down, but it's not likely considering, like, how fast other people are adding to it. Like, I think you get to the end of that super, super quickly. Oh, that's not good. Can't we get the can-do reactors? Like, could I please have a can-do reactor? For those of you who don't know, there's a Canadian type of reactor that's actually extremely safe. It's called a can-do reactor. When those go critical, the lead, the uranium rods convert into, like, I can't remember the exact science behind how it works, but essentially, like, the nuclear reactor's rods, the fuel rods, will like melt. But then they, instead of melting and turning into a big puddle, they fall into these separate containment cylinders. So, like, you end up with the individual reactive material just sort of going off into very, very small puddles instead of just one gigantic thing that goes critical. So it's the Canadian style of reactors is what that is. They're actually a fairly old design, but they've never gone critical. So, you know, it's quite a nice thing to be able to say, you know, that you don't have gigantic goddamn nuclear explosions all over the place. Let's just get a builder here, I think. And up here, I think we go for the research hangar. I could go for a neighborhood over in Windsor. I don't think the, like, housing situation here is great. Yeah, so I think we go for a neighborhood here. I don't have any great ones. This one's actually pretty good. Let's do that. I have no idea what... Oh, I guess because it's like 5 mountains or whatever. Okay, well. I need to get more workers really badly. Like, I need to get someone on these geothermals. Like, that would help reduce some of this pressure. Sure. Oh, happy day. Yeah, it's just so happy that they get to spend a little bit of money to send someone to spy on my shit. The Tiber River has flooded but was stopped by a dam. One of the things I like is that they accurately state that just general natural disasters increase in intensity and commonality as you screw over the planet. Because it's not actually just the temperature increasing, it's a lot of different things that happen when the global warming stuff kicks in. So I do like that they've got that modeled. I'm gonna chop that down. Let's see here, up in Hamilton. I don't want to increase my power load right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get that other neighborhood. We'll put it down here because I've got nothing better to do with that tile. Like, I could have done something interesting with it potentially. Alright, St. John, Newfoundland, well known for its strategic resources and just, like, being in the middle of really nowhere. Well, I guess that part's true, actually, but they're definitely not this landlocked. Alright, hockey rink. I'm gonna have to send a priest over there or something. Make sure that ice hockey reigns supreme. Alright, so Brantford, we want a neighborhood. I mean, I want to convert these tiles to ones that are helping Quebec instead of Brantford, but those are pretty good. Let's build it here, actually. I'm not going to do too much else with that, so... Alright, Vancouver over here. Let's get the shipyard. I'm gonna get the shipyard. The reason is that its production in the city's gonna like lag behind pretty badly as far as that goes. Oh god, Toronto, what's going on here? Alright, nothing I can buy. Yeah, I've got a bunch of these cities that are just in crisis as far as this goes. Alright, maybe I should just purchase a builder up here or something like that. I need to figure out where I'm going to purchase builders. Well, either way. I could upgrade this guy. This guy's done, like, good service here. I can turn him into a special operations unit. I'm going to wait till the new era because that might trigger something. You never know. Like, I really want to make sure that I can try and get another golden age after this one. Even if not get a golden age after this, like, to advance into the next era. Rome has switched to digital democracy. They're so far ahead on something. Like, how the hell are they at digital democracy already? Alright. Because I'm pretty sure I'm, like, I've been ahead of them in science for a while now. Like, I'm pretty damn sure. There's no way they've actually got that much science considering how, like, far behind they are in a lot of their shit. What's priority? I think I just actually start spamming out, like, improvements in as many places as possible. There's nothing I can really do about that one, I don't think. I kind of want to get the neighborhood down here. It's a really, really good one. Alright, up here, like, I kind of need to get the neighborhood. Just, I kind of have to get it, but at the same time I kind of don't want to get it, if you understand. Actually, I wonder, can I get, do these provide housing? No, they do not. Damn, okay. So I think it is going to have to be neighborhoods. Could just put it here. This is probably the least productive tile, and I don't really care to harvest the cows. Okay, so that'll probably be okay there. Broadcast center over here, maybe? Yeah. So this place is going to get a little bit more production and food out of that, but it's not a ton I can do to help this town right now. Yeah, they're pretty poorly off right now, but yeah, a lot of things sinking into the waves. What the hell? This is a weird deal, I'll take it though. Alright, so professional sports. Should I boost that or should I just let myself... Because I'm getting a third one there. Maybe I should just build another one. I probably should just build another one. I probably need to get... I probably actually have to get the stuff here for... what's it called? Power? But... maybe I could try to get like the wind turbines later on or something like that. I don't know. Let's build a stock exchange for now. That's a lot of food out of that tile. Alright, down here, Peterborough. Start working down that arena. Then I need to find somewhere else that can produce a arena. I'm gonna take off of national sports there. Nuclear program for a few turns there. Like, we got a lot of stuff to get through as far as building goes. Oh, that's still that one. Okay. Victoria needs more housing. Quebec City needs more housing. Quebec's getting more housing. Well, Victoria, do we have the ability to get a sewer here? Yes. I also have the ability to get a military academy. Both those are housing. Could also get a hydroelectric. Might want to get that, but for now let's just do this. Getting enough money for now. Alright. It's going to take 100 trillion years to do anything. I need to get that thing that improves my hockey rinks. It's kind of like the second guy in a row that does the bonuses for people doing space race, so it's kind of worrisome in some ways. No. Alright. Well, 288 tourism. It's not bad, but it could be better. Yeah, I just need a... there's so much stuff I have to do. Alright. Progress towards Cold War is advanced, so let's finish that off. Get those weird hippies or whatever it is that you get out of that, I don't know. And head towards lasers, maybe? I don't know. I've got really weird like stuff right now. Might as well do rocketry. Didn't think I was actually that close. Alright, Ulysses. No relation to Ulysses S. Grant, of course. Actually, maybe that person would be related to him. I don't know. Let's see here. Research Lab in 7. Let's do the... kind of want to do the archaeology one in my capital here. Let's do that. More fisheries.
Every life is many days, day after day. We walk through ourselves, meeting robbers, ghosts, giants, old men, young men, wives, widows, brothers in love, but always meeting ourselves.
Fair enough. Alright. I love how just ridiculously advanced we are compared to like where we should be, probably. I can still build these stupid things. Alright, let's not do that. Yeah, Brantford, we're going to do another one of those, and then we'll build farms along the rest of the way there. Up here, we could get a hydroelectric dam in Halifax, too. That would be interesting. I think I like the idea of getting the entertainment complex now, though. Got some good spots for it. We can build one here. We can go ahead and get down here. Research lab, I think, is okay. Shopping mall would also be good here. This place doesn't have a ton of food, or food market, actually. Let's do that. Oh, man. What's going on over there? Sinking into the waves. Right, well... let's just work on that. It'll get us back up to the natural number of, trade routes that we could have. And do I just buy another worker? I think we just buy... I'm just gonna buy 2 workers. Like, it's taking me so long to get all my stuff built that I just need to buy some builders here. Over here as well, just gonna buy a builder. I should be able to do geothermal now, so... even here they're recommending I do these stupid heads. It's so stupid. Alright. Up here. Hell no. Alright. Ooh, good. This is perfect. I did want landscapes. How about the rest of this, though? I might get this one. It's looking like I've got a chance for it. I could also buy it, but... Alright, the Atomic Era. Let's see if I can do Heartbeat of Steam again. I don't think I can. That came out at actually a really nice time. Alright, let's go ahead and pick Communism. And this gives me like a whole ton of this stuff, but let's see here. Unit maintenance reduced by 2. Let's see. That one's pretty good there. And then collectivization, just +2 production, +4 food from domestic trade routes is huge for me. The unfortunate thing is that I get less wildcard policies, but that's perfectly fine right now. Enemy spy level. Cryptography is what we're going to switch to. I would still like to be able to produce spies for cheaper, but like I'm just not getting them built fast enough. This would be really quite good. Oh, that's where flood barriers are. Damn it. Okay, well. 2 arms, wish you were here. Skies and stars. So, problem is I don't necessarily need some of this stuff here, but this would get me the most tourism, which is kind of what I want right now. We're reaching that point. Alright, let's confirm that. Choose your civic here. Go for... Maybe I'll learn suffrage and I could just switch over to that if I need to. Great person. As I said, this is actually a really good one. Let's get over in Windsor food market.
One by one, they were all becoming shades.
Alright. What else are we doing here? Yeah, like, I don't know how the hell Rome's this far ahead in, like, great merchant points, but they've done something. They've certainly done something. Alright, what about you? Art museums. All the way down here in Brantford. Alright, that aside, though, let's start buying some biplanes. Finally managed to get into the air. I want to get 3 of them. I don't know if I can afford 3 quite. Oh yeah, I can. Get that boost to advanced flight there. Get us access to airports, which is kind of okay. Still want the computers first, though. Oh damn, that took all my movement. Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna skip a turn here, I guess. I'm not allowed to actually trade using that because we're above our trade route cap. Seems like that makes a difference there. Okay, this guy has completed all those. I'm going to send him up this way, and I'm going to buy this horse tile here. Oh, I don't have any money. Shit. Just bought all those biplanes. All those really old-ass planes that I just suddenly bought from nowhere. Alright, well, whatever. Yeah, my amount of money from deals is, like, really eroded. I probably need to find someone who's willing to buy my shit. Hell no. Oh man, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get this money. Like, I could probably sell uranium, but that seems like a really dangerous idea, because it looks like no one else really has uranium. Stop that. Okay, these guys are just not going to give me anything. Okay, I think I'm on my own as far as money goes now. Bit unfortunate, but it does happen eventually. Anyway, we've gotten to a really nice spot here. Hopefully we can manage to get yet another golden age. We're actually at 356 for this one. So that's quite a few points towards it. Hopefully that will work out really well here. I've got so many of these things that I've got to build. Anyway, yeah. Hope you found this video enjoyable, though, and of course, as always, hope to see you guys all next time.